Hi friends, it's Shannon again. I thought that I would try doing another food related video. It is the time of year where sometimes you might have a couple of hard-boiled eggs left over, and we actually can make a pretty tasty egg salad with this. And you can do a whole lot of this. You just need a grown-up's help once or twice. So I know you can do it. Let's get started. I've got 3 hard-boiled eggs here. At least I hope they are. We'll see. So I'm going to crack it, kind of roll it. Oh, I cracked it right in half, but that's okay. And, ooh, this might take a while. So I boiled these, or I put them in a pot with cold water, turned it on to high. This is for your grown-ups. And then I let it come to a boil. I took off the heat and put a lid on after it came to a boil, and then let it sit in the hot water for 10 minutes. And then after 10 minutes, I put it in an ice bath for 5 minutes. And this is what I've got. There's one. Now I know that a lot of you like eggs. Some of you don't necessarily like eggs, but remember what I've always said in cooking class. If you don't like what we're making, that doesn't mean that it wouldn't be just a really nice thing to give it as a gift to somebody. Wouldn't it be cool for you to have a day where you make lunch for the family? Egg salad is something that's pretty easy to do. And so many things can go in egg salad. I'm going to show you what I put in mine. Okay, just making sure I've got all the shells off. Good. Yep. Last one. So with my egg salad, well, you can use mayonnaise or, I almost said Cool Whip. Miracle Whip, not Cool Whip, that's gross. So I have mayonnaise. I prefer mayonnaise to Miracle Whip, but totally your preference. And I'm also going to do something that if you don't want to use a tremendous amount of mayonnaise or Miracle Whip is kind of a help in that particular situation. I am going to use some mashed up avocado, something that I really love. So I've got my 3 eggs in the bowl. Excuse me. My nose is runny all of a sudden. And I am going to use a butter knife. Now this is a knife that is not sharp, but you still have to be careful, okay? And all you need to do really is just sort of go in there and make the eggs all, cut them up into little pieces. You even could technically use a fork here and mash it up if you wanted. I like my egg salad a little bit chunky. But some people just completely cut it up and mince it up into tiny, tiny pieces. Totally your call. So I'm going to show you. Those are my egg pieces. Now, I'm going to take some avocado. And put it in a bowl here. I've got a big avocado this time. Yum. And I'm going to take a couple of scoops of this avocado. And I am going to get a fork and kind of mash this up, the avocado. Because this kind of acts like, this binds the food together just like the mayonnaise would. So I have mushed up my avocado. Just a little bit less than a tablespoon of mayo to this. Because you don't need nearly as much mayo if you've got the avocado. And I received as a gift a really cool herb garden thingy. I will show you here. Hopefully you can see it. There you go. And so I am going to use some, this is called dill. I'm going to use some dill left over. So I'm just going to pull it off of the main stem. It's this pretty green herb. Dill is what they put in pickles sometimes, so if you don't like pickles, you may or may not like this. I'm just going to put a couple of little sprigs of dill in here. You can put in mustard as much or as little as you want. I'm not a huge mustard person, so I'm just going to put a little squeeze. I've got stone ground mustard, but you can use the yellow stuff too. Now I don't have any relish because I'm not a big relish fan, but I do have some bread and butter pickles here that I might add to the sandwich. So what I'm going to do now, mix in the dill and the mayo. Put this back into the bowl with my egg salad and give it a good, healthy stir. What's fun about putting the avocado in is that my egg salad is now green, which is always fun to have something, a color you weren't necessarily expecting. Mash, 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 stir, stir, stir. You could also add a little bit of salt and pepper if you want. I've got some kosher salt, just a little sprinkle of that. A little dash of pepper. Another stir. And now I'm ready for my bread. Now I put my bread in the toaster because I just like the way that tastes. I've got the brown bread with all of the nuts and seeds and things that you really should try, guys, because it's really pretty good. And the recipe that I'm following said that just a little swipe of butter would be good. I hope you like my elephant butter dish. I love it. And I'm just gonna give my sandwich a tiny swipe of a little bit of butter. Okay, so now I'm gonna put some of this egg salad on here. It's so wonderfully green, you guys. Put it on there. Now this part you may want a grown-up's help for, or I know you want a grown-up's help for. I am going to cut my sandwich in half. See, that's a big knife. You need help. And if we were in class together, you'd be putting your hands behind your back right now. So I'm going to give this a quick cut. And I'm going to give it a taste. Bring you up here for this. All right, let's see. Eggy. Avocado-y. I taste a little bit of the dill, which is tasty. All in all, I'd say this is a pretty good, fun lunch. And I love that the sandwich is green. Sorry for talking with my mouth full. Anyway, I do like it, guys. I hope you give it a try. And yeah, I think that's about it. It was really nice to talk to you again. I'll see you some other time. Bye.